with the height and reach that he possesses, he can move very well for a big man, but he should fight like the big man. He should keep Oleksandr at bay. Alexander's going to try and come in and out with this extraordinary great footwork, and he's going to throw combinations, and they're both very accurate fighters when they throw their punches.
I know we're talking about the fact that Tyson Fury has come in a weight that's lower than maybe we had expected to see him. 262 he weighed in the other day. He's still 40 pounds bigger than Oleksandr-Usyk. So you want to see him big man, Oleksandr-Usyk. You want to see him clinch,
I still want to see him be the big man and hunt him down, and maybe use the size. You know, I don't know, rough him up. I don't know how. I don't know what the plan is, but I feel like that's an advantage to him, the size and the height and the reach.
Well, we know what the plan usually is under Sugar Hill and the Kronk system.
Knockout.
Right, exactly. Is that what they're going for?
He doesn't expect anything but a knockout.
Do you think they'll go for that tonight?
I've said that I feel like Tyson's going to stop Usyk later in the fight, the late rounds, but Usyk is very crafty, and you can't count him out. He's going to be on game. He's going to be on form. We want to see the best two fighters in the world go at it.
He's very crafty. He also has a purpose. He's representing Ukraine throughout the entire build-up to this. Obviously, he's got people at home in Kiev who are facing just things that are unimaginable to those of us who are over on this side of the world. I mean,
when you're fighting for purpose more than yourself and your team, and you're fighting for your country, it gives you extra motivation, determination, and I guess we're going to see that tonight. He's fighting for more than just himself.
You talked about how crafty he is. Obviously, he's got the incredible footwork, the movement, the angles that he finds to come at you from and launch different attacks. How much is he going to wear Tyson Fury down with that, do you think? And will that be the game plan?
Listen, we've seen him wear Anthony Joshua down in their fights, just with the movement and going side to side and being unpredictable. So for Tyson, I'm sure he's brought in the necessary sparring in order to prepare for Usyk. But
how do you find the necessary sparring to prepare for him?
There's no one like Usyk. You can bring the best guys you can find, but there's no one like the person you're fighting.
Didn't they bring in Opataya and then send him home?
They brought him in the first camp.
Okay.
But this camp, I think they've brought in different guys, and both teams are professionals. They know what they're doing to prepare for a massive fight like this.
All right, guess what, everybody? Good news. I promised you Ali Drew. I can now bring you Ali Drew. Let's go backstage.
The atmosphere back here is a combination of tense and excitement. We've got the excitement from Jai Opataya's dressing room there after he's come in from his victory. And then we've got the tension from either end of this corridor, from Fury's dressing room and from Usyk's dressing room. Since both those fighters arrived, they have locked themselves away in their dressing rooms. No media to go in, no interviews to be done. They have been zoned in, focused on the fight. Everyone who's roaming around is excited and just eagerly anticipating this fight getting underway. It's absolutely buzzing back here. I can only imagine what it's like out in the arena.
Oh, it's incredible out here, Ali. It's very, very good indeed. Okay, Joe and I are going to send you down one last time before the fight over to Ade Oladipo and Chris Mannix.
Yeah, I can add to that. Me and Chris just looked over our shoulders and we were like, wow, this place really is completely sold out. Not a seat to be had, because we are very, very close now to the undisputed heavyweight title fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr-Usyk. We've been building, Chris. We've been building. We're there.
We're there, and it's been a great night so far. Some terrific fights, some terrific finishes. A great cruiserweight fight between Jai Opataya and the old warrior, Marius Briedis. Let me add to that. I mean, I didn't know what to expect when I walked into this building this afternoon, but the crowd started to fill in pretty early. And now that we are just minutes away from this heavyweight championship fight, it is a palpable buzz in this building. A lot of people came over from the UK, a lot of Tyson Fury fans in the building, but there are a lot of locals here as well. It really is kind of a melting pot of people here in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Tyson Fury
from the UK. A lot of Tyson Fury fans in the building, but there are a lot of locals here as well. It really is kind of a melting pot of people here in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Tyson Fury certainly has the crowd. Every time we see him on the big screen in front of us, the crowd do make a lot of noise. Usyk a few boos. So Tyson Fury is fighting basically on home turf. That's what it feels like for Tyson Fury. What I like about this fight so much is everyone you speak to, whether it be us as boxing work people in the industry, fans, former fighters, everyone's on the fence. Everyone is undecided. This is a genuine 50-50 fight.
It really is, and I think there are people that started this promotion believing it was going to be a Tyson Fury blowout, who have now come all the way around and are seeing Oleksandr-Usyk by decision or even by knockout. Look, the performance by Tyson Fury against Francis Ngannou still lingers in the air. Yeah. It is still something people think about when they are prognosticating this fight. Tyson Fury, yes, he did come in 15 pounds lighter than what he weighed against Francis Ngannou. It's clear he took this training camp a lot more seriously, but we have seen Oleksandr-Usyk take every training camp seriously. We have seen him look brilliant in virtually every single fight he has been. And I think people that are picking against Tyson Fury right now are wondering, was that fight against Francis Ngannou an aberration, or was it the beginning of the end?
You mentioned Tyson Fury's weight. Obviously, look, 277 against Ngannou, a lot lighter on the scales yesterday. I want to talk about Oleksandr-Usyk's weight. We were both there. We thought it was 233. When you heard 233 pounds, did you think, okay, that's good, you're trying to play the size game? Or were you concerned that he's made done what Wilder did in the second fight and tried to put too much size on?
No, I thought it was good at the time because I thought it was a natural progression for Usyk. He turned pro or turned up to the heavyweight division and weighed 217 pounds for his first couple of fights. He moved up and was around 221 for his last few fights. So I thought 233 was just a big guy getting a little bit bigger. I'm actually more pleased or more optimistic about Usyk, given that it was only a couple of extra pounds. That tells me he had the exact same training camp, the exact same type of nutrition, and the exact same preparation going into this fight.
Yeah, it certainly does. Everyone at home has got involved as well. Everyone at home jumping on the fan zone. There was a poll, Usyk Fury. You can look at the results there. That is close. That is close, and that's what we want. Again, you want this undisputed heavyweight title fight. Two guys unbeaten. Two guys, honestly, ask this question. Two guys removed from their prime or still very much at their prime?
I think they're both, I mean, look, 35 years old, 37 years old. You can't be in your prime. Can't be in your prime. Your prime years are probably 28 to 32.
Unless you're Bernard Hopkins.
Unless you're Bernard Hopkins.